Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here, welcoming you to my brand new Let's Play. This time around I said we're playing something for the Super Nintendo, and by Konami no less, who could do no wrong in the 16-bit era. We're playing The Legend of the Mystical Ninja. Oh, this is an awesome game. A game that I think a lot of people know to an extent, but haven't played through very thoroughly. At the very least, you don't hear this game come up a lot in topics of best Super Nintendo games, but this game is really fun. It's got a great sense of humor about itself, it's got some great music, and just great gameplay in general. So here we go, let's start it off. This game also has terrible English translation of the Japanese. Hey Kid Ying, have you heard the news? Also, it has gigantic font! What are you talking about? You know, about that beautiful girl. Look at that guy's hair. It's like tied into his mustache hair or something. Oh, you must mean the ghost woman of the temple. Yeah, that's the one. Huh? Something terrible has happened. Whoa! Oh no! Hey, no close-ups. Oh, gotta love this game's sense of humor. And then it just cuts back to everything being just as it was before. She shouldn't hurt people. That ghost has some nerve. I'll show her that I'm a brave man. I love that declaration. The finger in the air. Alright, talk is cheap. I'm with you, Dr. Yang. So here are two heroes, Kid Yang, Dr. Yang, you know, Yin Yang. Very Japanese. It's actually Chinese, but let's not tell anyone, alright? Us Americans were pretty stupid about video games back in the day. Anyhow, so right off the bat, you're gonna get thrown into this overworld. You're gonna have samurai all around you, all sorts of, just awesome-looking, old-timey Japanese people. This guy with a giant fish over here is like, oh, the giant fish, give me trouble. So you can run around, you're gonna be Kid Ying. You can, if you want to play this two players, the second player can jump in at any time, which makes it a lot of fun. Ooh, geisha. Pick up the little good luck kitties. You can upgrade your weapon twice. As you saw, I started with a tiny pipe, then upgraded to a big pipe, and then up to a yo-yo. Hey, Kid Ying, did you know there's a ghost in Horo Temple? That's what I hear. You with your tiny little beady eyes. Kinda creepy. But you pretty much just want to, you have a lot of time limit, you have a lot of time, I should say, you have a lot of time limit, you do have a lot of time to kind of complete these worlds, so don't rush yourself, don't feel like the time's gonna really bog you down. But here's a store, for instance, you can buy straw sandals, 20 bucks a pop, you can have up to 3 of them at the same time. What they do is they increase your armor very slightly, and also add to the speed of your running and jumping. Although when you get hit, you'll probably lose a pair. The pizza I got, you consume it automatically when you're low on health, so that's kind of a plus, I suppose. And you can go through health pretty quickly in this game. There's no armor shop in this first world, so all you got is sandals. But I'm just kind of going around to the different places, just having fun. This game is so much fun. Just to venture around, just explore. I'm a fortune teller. I'll tell you, you are a hero of this story. Not the hero, you are just hero. You'll do a good job throughout your long journey. It's funny if you go to that guy and he gives you a bad fortune, then you'll come out here and you'll say something like, you're going to be in big trouble, and you'll come out here and there'll be like a whole pack of like 5 guys standing there ready to beat you up. It's great. Oh, who do we have here? Seems like we may have run into the brothel. No, not quite. This game isn't that lewd. But we'll come back there later. That's a little gaming area. Here you have the briefcase curtain. We're not going to go there yet, but that's where you go at the end of every world after you've beaten the boss. You go there, and then that's how you get to the next world. You travel to the next island or whatever it says that you may need to go to. So we'll just head back. We'll go up to our main goal. They mentioned Horo Temple and this ghost there. So let's figure out what that's all about. I'm not going to go into every house just because I know there isn't a whole lot of great stuff everywhere I go. But ooh, what's this? A strange cloud is coming from the north. I'm scared. You should be scared too. Oh, what's this? This geisha lady should not be out during this time. Well, she's not really geisha, but you know. Come on, she's a lady. We don't want anything bad to happen to her. Oh, we got these kind of boos, I suppose. Boos and these just little balls of, I don't know, they look like fur balls, quite frankly. But we got a little shop here where we can buy some food if we want to. This stuff won't stay in our inventory though, and seeing as how we're at full health, we're not going to need any of it right now. But what do we have over here? I don't even remember what this place is. Oh, it's a forget that. We'll be back. I'll show that later on. That's not one of the more fun mini games in this game, but I'll show it off. You have to finish up the this ghost temple though first before we can open that area up. So let's check out the Horo Temple. So this is the different kind of gameplay. We have the Tanuki here with his giant balls, and yes, those are balls hanging down from him. Tanuki, a spirit of fertility, so you know you gotta have it, right? But this is the second kind of gameplay where it's a side-scrolling, you know, just action platform kind of a game, and so now it's like all that stuff that you've accumulated from the overworld. Now you got to put all to use here. Go through these. They're generally pretty short stages. Not super difficult. They can be tricky with the platforming later on, but little kitty. Not that it's gonna matter much. Oh, fireball! No! Oh! Yeah. So if you get hit, not only do you lose a couple of health, but you also get your weapon downgraded by 1. So now I've just got the long pipe, but that's not a big deal. Sometimes the long pipe can be better, I think, than the yo-yo, just because it doesn't have to go out and then come back to you, and you have to stand in place all the time. But, oh, can we get the kitty? I still kind of wanted the yo-yo, though. But anyhow, moving right along. Oh, we got dangerous, evil umbrellas. Ooh, look how creepy they are with their umbrella-ness. Oh, and over here, we got a little clay pot. The golden elephant. Ooh. Now, the golden elephant's not really anything special. All it means is that if you were to die here in this area, you can use the elephant and you will start right from the place that you got him, rather than having to start at the very beginning. So it's just, you know, kind of a checkpoint almost, if you will. And so finally, after killing a few guys, here we go! On to the boss! This ghost woman of Horo Temple. Let's see what she's all about. All enemies have a health meter, which is a huge plus. Oh, and if you hold down and you go left or right, you can also scoot across the ground, very anime style. I love that. It's actually really helpful. He moves pretty quickly that way, too. So, great way of dodging stuff and moving around, especially when you've got crazy, I don't know, discs. They're kind of like the discs from, Duck Hunt almost, coming at you. You just have to bounce them back at her, as you can clearly see. Nothing too difficult. Pretty standard fare for first boss of the game type person. But I don't know, I used to have trouble with her a lot when I was a kid. In fact, it took me a long time to get further than even like the second world in this game, because I didn't know that you can hit select, or it's not select, is it? It's R, I believe. Oh, we will beat him. Yay! Hit R and you can switch between bombs. You have to buy the bombs at the store though. Oh, you're so strong! I'm the ninja cat, Kurobe! I've been waiting for someone to help me out here. Ah, here. There's no time to explain. Take this $100 and hurry to Shikoku Island. Go see the cat boss. Come on. Yeah, so I didn't know about the other weapons. You can use money as a weapon here too, and sometimes you'll have a lot of money to spare. If you hit R, you'll switch between that pipe in the bottom middle there to bombs if you bought them at the store, or potentially the money. It costs $4 to throw 1 coin, but they're really good projectile weapons. Highly recommend it. So here we are in this crazy maze. I don't know what to say about this one. I'm going to do it just for the sake of doing it, but it's one of those really annoying mazes where with each step you take, you kind of get mixed up. It's like one of those quasi 3D things, and you kind of get screwed around. You're like, where the hell am I going? Oh my gosh, I hope I find something. I don't know what's happening. God! Yeah, and the weird thing is, too, that I know when I get out of here, whatever I find, boom, there's one treasure box. Whatever I find, though, isn't going to matter. I don't know what it counts to, but this is just... I found no use for this game. Maybe someone that's played this can tell me what this particular game is for, because I don't get it. But I should mention those scrolls next to the treasure box there to the left of it. We've seen a few of those fall on the ground from killing enemies, and you use those for jutsus later on. Not in this world, but worlds later on, you can go to a trainer, and he'll teach you these awesome moves that will just decimate things all over the screen. And you need scrolls to do those moves. So, you can keep whatever you found. See, it says that, but then it just, you know, thank you, come back again. I don't know. Did we get money? Maybe we got money. I didn't even notice, to be honest with you. But anyhow, we've pretty much taken care of everything here. I guess I could... I'm not going to show the game room here. I'll show the game room in the next world. It's not much of a game room. There's a much better game room later on where we get to play actual video games from Konami, believe it or not. So, that will be something to look forward to. But, let's see. I'll take out a few more of these guys. And oh, I need to go back to that lady, that kind of potentially prostitute-looking chick, and play her game, whatever her game was. Very questionable. Was it right here? I believe it was. Yes! And in here, she wants us to play this game with 3 dice, It's just a high-low game. Less than 10 is low, greater than 11 is high, and so obviously you're throwing 3 dice, you can get anywhere between 3 and 18. I always go high, you know, that's just me. I'm a glass half full kind of guy, and I usually bet just about all of my money. For some reason, it doesn't stop you when you reach the max amount of money you have. I don't know why, but... Oh, you lose! Oh, 10, that was so close, too. Well, we have no money. I guess it's gonna be a pretty crappy ride to Shikoku Island. Well, we can beat up this guy, I guess, and take some more money. It's worth mentioning that money carries over to the next world, so don't go, like, spending all your money at the end here and then think that it doesn't matter, because it actually does. It can make other worlds later on much quicker, because you don't have to go around killing enemies and worrying about gathering money. So, they're going to Shikoku Island, which just so happens to be where we need to be going. We're going to choose Package A, because I'm pretty cheap, even though we could afford Package B, but like I said about saving the money. So let's go with Package A. Plus, it's the much more entertaining package, right? I mean, Package A, it's $50, please. And there's no tour guide with this package, so be careful on your trip. Alright, we should be just fine, right? Right? Oh god! Oh god, Dr. Yang! What are you doing? Why are you chasing me riding that shark? Oh god, no! You're gonna kill us all, Dr. Yang! Oh, is it just me, or does Dr. Yang kind of remind you of Steve Carell's character from Anchorman? Like, that's the impression that I get. But when something's wrong in Edo, action must be taken. Kid Yang and Dr. Yang leave for Shikoku Island to meet Koban, the cat boss. So here we are, going into World 2, guys. Things are going to get a bit more tricky. There are 9 worlds in total, but I bet it's going to take more than 9 episodes for me to finish this game. This game gets pretty difficult and pretty long as far as the worlds are concerned, but, creepy guys. Anyhow, guys, this has been the Johnny Cage. Thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment if you have not, and I'll talk to all of you awesome people tomorrow.